What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, only if you want to. But look, my beautiful people, we made it to 500,000. I already told y'all what I was gonna do, so be prepared. Make sure y'all have your notifications on so y'all can get these gift cards, these rewards, whatever I'm giving out. But look, yeah, we're gonna do a live and we're gonna address all this, man. I appreciate everybody that subscribed. You know what I'm saying? I just learned that I got to 500,000 subscribers, man. I was seeing comments. I'm like, oh shit, I'm there. I appreciate it. Definitely. We're gonna turn up though, man. Hopefully y'all having a good day. I know I am. And let's just hop straight into this video. We got 15 most unusual couples proving that love is blind. Do y'all think love is blind, or do y'all think, you know, people just capping, or they got some mental disability? You know, it's different speculations out here. Just let me know in the comments down below how you feel. Is it blind? Let's get it. Just say yes or no. Yeah, let's get into this video without further ado. Let's get this video right here to like 5,000 likes.
No matter who you are, what you look like, or whether you're a fan of dumpster diving, you can fall in love. Today we're proving that by highlighting the more unexpected relationships in the world,
the moment I met Nick, I was looking for other things.
And celebrating love in all its forms. From a bodybuilder romance to a 52-year age gap, let's meet the 15 most unusual couples proving that love is blind. Number 15. Anton and China Bell. I think we can all agree that every couple should be free to live without judgment.
This is a short dude.
That includes celebrity couples and relationships that include bodybuilders. And believe me, the bodybuilder relationship category is way bigger than you may be expecting.
I'm trying to figure out who the damn bodybuilder in this situation, though. Like,
they just can't stop. Anton is a 4.5-foot bodybuilder.
Oh, he's strong as hell, too.
That didn't stop him from finding love with his girlfriend, China Bell. China is a transgender woman who stands at a much taller 6'3", leaving many onlookers confused.
I knew he wasn't just purely that short. I knew she had to be substantially tall, man.
Confused about this surprising height difference, but Anton himself has stated that he has a strict rule of only dating women over a foot taller than him, and it turns out that both of them found true happiness when they fell for one another.
That's what's up.
Short. I'm 4'4".
Which is kind of a miracle, because Anton has claimed that not only is he the only guy in the world to bench press 4 times his own weight, but that he has also technically died 5 times and fallen out a window, but I'm sure...
Oh, she waiting on that damn check. She waiting on that damn check when he go. You feel me? She waiting him out. I'm here. Look, but how did they meet, bro? Like, how did they meet? How did this come up? I hope they explain that, though.
There's
I got questions.
Story to that one. Even with many accomplishments to his name, Anton still believes that his greatest achievement is winning China's love. They're a cute couple, but how did he fall out of a window? Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now, or this centipede will crawl on your face when you're sleeping.
You want that?
It's time for the rare topic. It may be hard to tell from the photo, but this couple has something of an
I was not
unusual
expecting to see.
relationship. After first meeting at a fashion show, the pair hit it off right away, becoming an item and arranging photo shoots like this. He likes to be held up or carried like a baby.
Bro, I had so many emotions going through me when I seen this damn picture for the first time. What are we watching here, sir? Hold up now. This took a big turn. I'm not talking about her, but I'm talking about the situation. Why is he on her knee like that? You're not a man, sir.
While they're both in their underwear. Who am I to question what true love is or not? But what do you think? Is this an example of two people expressing their love as they see it? Or is it just
do whatever you want?
Comment down below with the
don't post that
rare topic and let us know your thoughts on what you just saw. But for now, let's move on. Number 14. Sunil and Helen. The world is a weird place. I need you to know this before we dive into the following topic. Sometimes there's no explanation for things that happen, and sometimes it's dead ancestors. In South Africa, a 9-year-old boy married a 61-year-old woman. It's weird. Let's unpack this thing. In 2013, Sunil and Helen Shabangu married for the first time, making him the world's youngest groom at 8. But surprisingly, this was more complicated than what you're assuming. According to both, they were told to marry by their dead ancestors. Sunil's mother claimed in an interview that the wedding is purely symbolic. The pair don't live together and there is no sexual component to this marriage, which in a way describes any marriages, right? Sunil's mother went on to clarify that if the pair hadn't married, something bad would have happened in the family. And don't go thinking that they weren't committed to the wedding. They're so focused on preventing bad things that they renewed their vows. When pressed for comment, Sunil said, "I'm happy that I married Helen, but I will go to school and study hard. When I'm older, I will marry a lady my own age." I guess this is kind of a reverse life crisis.
Alright, look, man, yeah, I had to figure that out, G. Alright, bet. We came out the other side real good. You know, like, whoo! I thought that was going somewhere else. Okay, cool. That shit's still weird, though. I wish your ancestor would. You better not say nothing like that to me. Shit, some bad stuff just gonna happen then.
13. Jolison da Silva and Eva Medeiros. When you live with gigantism, it's kind of inevitable that your relationship will be unusual. You're naturally bigger than everybody. It's always going to be different, but everybody is deserving of love, and Jolison da Silva finally found it. Silva is a Brazilian man who measures an impressive 7'8", but that hasn't stopped him from finding love after meeting Eva Medeiros on Facebook.
Hey, that's lit, though, when she... Look, I ain't even gonna go that deep. Y'all already see... Look, man, I'm just gonna keep going, though. Like, he lit. He ain't gotta do nothing extra.
Silva finally found his dream romance, even with their unique height difference. Eva stands around 5 feet tall, making the height difference around the size of a 2.5-year-old child. But while others may find it kind of strange to see these very differently sized humans together, they have found true love, which only makes it more heartbreaking to know that Jolison's condition may well...
Hey, they both bow-legged and everything. That's what's up, man. They made together. They shouldn't have no kids, though. Them kids' genetics gonna be weird as hell.
Have made him infertile. Despite his best efforts, it's unlikely that anything can be done to reverse this unfortunate situation. But Jolison continues to try. Clearly, Eva and Jolison are truly in love and determined to expand their family for the better. While the situation may not look all that sunny and positive, there's always a chance things could turn around, and with Jolison's determination, I put my money on the big man. Number 12.
Hopefully you got the kids someday.
And Marjorie McCool. You don't forget a name like
I remember this, man. Look, man, he's not a cougar hunter. He's a cougar slayer. I'm telling you.
Marjorie McCool. And you forget it even less when you discover why she's so famous online. Marjorie McCool is the 91-year-old woman who went viral after discussing her, sex life with her toy boy lover on British daytime television. In 2009, Marjorie McCool wandered into a bookstore and changed her life forever. After meeting the then 26-year-old employee, Kyle Jones, Marjorie took an immediate liking to the young man, who asked for her phone number. Before long, they were an item, and to quote Kyle, their relationship was very physical.
Yo.
Myself, he amazes me. I like it.
Love.
He be tearing them with sugar walls up. That's what's up, man. She might got that snapback down there. Buddy Cuz knew it. He got the sugar wall scanner. You feel me?
Biz blind guys. It was later revealed that Kyle was also dating 3 other women between the ages of 60 and 80. Something that Marjorie didn't mind because, in her words, he keeps coming back to me and tells me I'm the best. Sounds like a solid and healthy relationship to me. Marjorie died in 2016, but the pair were together to the very end. And contrary to some people's beliefs, Kyle was never in it for the money, because as Marjorie so deftly confirmed on national TV, she had no riches or inheritance hidden away. This was all built on love. And if what they're saying is correct, it was, very physical. Number 11.
You gotta think though, bro, like he going through all that. Like if he really cared for her like that, he probably going through it, bro. Like, because you gotta think, bro, like you like these older women like that, but it comes with a cost, man. Like they are really old, bro, and the likelihood of them dying soon is very high.
Anastasia Reskos and Quentin Dehar.
They
Some
together?
people love toys so much that they'll spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to look like them. Obviously, nobody is paying to look like a Lego yet, but we do have a Barbie and Ken. Meet Anastasia Reskos and Quentin Dehar, the real-life Barbie and Ken. Apparently.
No.
Next. Donc après, ça se trouve que trop de cachet, elle m'a oublié quoi, elle a dormi entre temps.
His top lip don't even move. You look like Darkwing Duck. Like, this
After
shit's crazy.
receiving what she described as a good education, Anastasia realized she wanted to become Barbie at just 15. Many years later, at a 2013 party in Saint-Tropez, she met Quentin, and the pair struck up an unusual bond over their shared love of Ken and Barbie dolls. Before long, they were making plans to transform themselves into the dolls, which is a bizarre Twilight Zone sentence. The couple have since spent almost $300,000 on plastic surgery to make themselves look like these iconic pieces of plastic. Look, if you're here for an explanation about this, you're not gonna get one. The transformation is far from over, with more surgery on the horizon for both Ken and Barbie.
Bro, you spend $300,000 on that bullshit? Bro, you could have bought a house. You feel me? You could have bought a nice house. But you spent it on body parts and you just... Look, man, I'll be real with y'all. Y'all smacked, bro. Like, that plastic surgery is killing y'all face.
So it would seem that there truly is no bridge too far in this case. Life in plastic, it apparently is fantastic. Number 10.
They together? I thought he like boys,
Victor
man.
Peralta. How many tattoos are too many tattoos? If you ask someone who really likes tattoos, the answer is probably going to be shut up and go away, or at least that's probably what you hear
Hey, they
from
lit, man.
Gabriella and Victor Peralta, although I imagine they'd be much nicer about it. The Peraltas are famous for more than
That's
just
what's up.
their love. According to the Guinness World Record, they're the most modified marriaged couple in the world.
Pero eso no es verdad, porque hoy en día ya superamos las 98.
Between them, they have 77 body modifications.
They lit. I like them together. They lit, bro. They don't care about none of you people out here and none of your comments. So if they see a video like this and I'm cracking jokes on them or something, bro, they won't give a damn, bro. They living their life, obviously. I love that.
Including 50 piercings, 11 body implants, 5 dental implants, and
Wow.
1 forked tongue, to name but a few. And that's before we even get into the tattoos. Victor has around 90% of his body fully tatted, while Gabriella is slowly catching up with 65%.
Wow.
Together, however, pretty much all of their body has been modified in some form or another, making them a very unique and unforgettable couple. Of course, their love for one another is obviously more important than
Yeah.
their unique body art, and it seems that, yes, they truly do love one another. They just also really enjoy turning their bodies into a canvas of ink, piercings, and the occasional implant. Now that's romance. Number 9.
Hell no.
Valerie and Sean Jennings. Maybe you've heard of it, or maybe it's new to you, but mixed weight relationships is now a
Oh.
label social media is using, apparently, although...
Look, man, it's notorious. We already know. Let's stop the cap out here in the world, man. Skinny dudes like big girls. Skinny dudes love big girls. Leave it alone. It is what it is, bro. Like, I mean, she ugly because she
every
big.
relationship a mixed weight relationship in some form. In the case of Amali and Sean Jennings, that weight difference may be a little more significant, but their love is no different from any other. When they first met online, the pair immediately struck up a quick friendship.
That's
But
what's
it
up.
wasn't until a year later that they had finally met in person, and quickly found themselves falling for one another. Almost 10 years later, they finally married, but their love was not without complications.
Oh.
For one, Sean's father was not especially supportive of the relationship, eventually forcing the pair to cut off all contact with him. And while society at large seems to have a lot to say about their relationship, they don't care, because they love one another. Despite their difference in weight, neither Amali nor Sean view one another as anything other than their true love.
Oh, I love your fat stomach and stuff like that.
I mean, maybe in my head before we met.
What other people deem acceptable or not isn't their problem. They love one another and theirs is the only opinion that matters. Can't disagree with that one. Number 8.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, brother. Like, look, man, for all my homies out here, man, bro, especially as black men, bro, we get the most scrutiny with anything we do. But one thing I can tell you, bro, like, y'all watching this video and y'all really rock with me, look, man, the person that you love them and be with them. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the world thinks, bro, you have to live your life, or girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling them both sides, but I mostly have to tell this to my brothers out here, bro. Like, be happy. Be with that person. Fuck everybody else. Their opinion don't matter, bro. We all going to the same place. Hopefully. But, you know, like, when we die, you know, but we all racing to that finish line. We're going to die, bro. Live your life. Why do you care about these people's thoughts?
Richard Gere and Alejandra Silva. Okay, this one really depends on what you consider to be unusual, but to some, Richard Gere and Alejandra Silva's relationship is certainly something they didn't expect to see. Perhaps it's because they thought Pretty Woman was a documentary? I have no idea. What can I say? I'm ignorant to other people's thoughts. Alejandra Silva is the daughter of Ignacio Silva, perhaps most well known for being the Real Madrid Football Club's former vice president. As you'll all know, Richard Gere is the star of classic movies like Pretty Woman, Chicago, and Movie 43. Together, they are just an ordinary married couple with a 33-year age gap. Is that strange?
Yo no pienso una boda legal, a lo mejor una fiesta.
No, I mean, cause look, she aging rapidly too. That's what it looked like. So I mean, they like a good couple, right?
I'm not here to make judgments on things like that, but I will add this. Gere was a longtime family friend of the Silva family, so this was clearly something that had been a long time coming, and perhaps most amazingly, even with Gere in his early 70s, they're still having children. That's the power of Buddhism for you. Whether or not you think this relationship is unusual is all up to you, but clearly they're very much in love and continue to do a lot of activism work, focusing on underprivileged children. This actually sounds...
See, look, man, when you 70, bro, you not old, bro. Still be landing smack down.
Better than Pretty Woman, honestly. Number 7. Ben Brown and Jenna Bentley. Alright, well, if you were okay with the age gap a moment ago, this one may test you a little and for entirely superficial reasons. The relationship between Ben Brown and Jenna Bentley is unusual because, well, there are just a lot of questions about all of it. You don't need to be a genius to figure out that Jenna Bentley is a model. Specifically, she became known after posing for, shall we say, adult magazines like Playboy and Maxim. Maybe that's how she came to the attention of Ben Brown, a wealthy businessman who is not a model. Much has been made about the unusual relationship of the many paparazzi shots of them making out on beaches. In fact, some people continue to claim that Bentley is a gold digger. We're not willing to wade into that, and Bentley herself likes to keep her affairs private, making out on a public beach with paparazzi present private. If you give them the benefit of the doubt and assume that, yes, they actually do love one another, then this is just more evidence that love really is blind. If, on the other hand, you suspect love is spelled with a few zeros and a $sign, good for her. Number 6.
Hey, man, look, man, if you're gonna be stupid, man, and I almost fell out the chair. If you're gonna be stupid, man. It is what it is, man. You can't save everybody, bro. Like, if he gonna be out here and she just using him for his money, which a lot of the times those situations are very true, but look, man, if he want to fall for it, he falling for it, whatever.
Amanda Rogers and Sheba. I'll be honest with ya, I don't really know how to set this one up. I'll just come out and say it, I guess. A woman married her dog. Yep. My first instinct was to say she's barking up the wrong tree.
What?
But
how is that? Is that legal?
Doing the barking now. In 1991, Amanda Rogers married a human man, only to find the relationship crumbling within a matter of months. Divorced in less than a year, Amanda assumed things would be better next time. 20 years later, the now 47-year-old Amanda concluded that men just weren't worth the trouble. So she did what any self-respecting middle-aged divorcee would. She got down on one knee and proposed to her dog.
Yes, and then I also want someone that's sort of
According to Amanda, she knew that Sheba said yes because her tail was wagging. That's not even a joke, that's a direct quote from the interview. In Croatia, Amanda and Sheba married in front of 200 people in what has to have been the wedding of the century. Apparently nobody objected to the wedding at all, which really just makes you wonder what the heck kind of family this is. I'd bet $50 that someone in the family is engaged to an egg. Number 5.
That is so weird. Like one of the weirdest things possible. Whatever. She deserved to be by herself.
Uganda's
Well, with her
ugliest man and his wife.
Oh, he got a
Who
tumor.
needs people's sexiest man alive when you can have Uganda's ugliest man? Godfrey Bagama has the unfortunate honor of being nicknamed Uganda's ugliest man because he won a contest to be named Uganda's ugliest man.
Look, be real with y'all. Be happy that you in your situation. For real. Like, look. Be happy. Cause shit, you see that on the screen?
Seriously, guys, how
That's
am I
crazy.
supposed to make jokes about this stuff anymore? In 2002, Bagama entered the contest in order to earn some money for his family, which is actually a very honorable thing to do. And
Yeah.
he definitely had the last laugh.
Yeah.
Despite suffering from a rare facial disorder, Bagama's victory made him something of a celebrity throughout the country.
Yeah.
And you know what that means.
Yeah.
The ladies came calling. After 2 divorces, Bagama married his 3rd wife, and the photos say it all. These two are so happy to be around one another, and they don't care about who knows it. Despite being known as Uganda's ugliest man, he's certainly the most
That's what's up.
productive. In all, Bagama has 7 children,
Oh.
with more likely on the way. So it seems that entering that contest may actually have put his life onto a very rewarding path. I guess if you're going to be called the ugliest man
And he
in
got
the
a pretty
country,
lady, too.
you better get something for it.
He out here, he got a pretty woman too, and the thing is, he out here spreading that DNA, boy. I'm happy ain't none of these kids got them.
Number 4.
Like that.
Susan and Philip Iling.
Good for him though.
In 2012, Philip Iling published his first
What's up?
book, titled Life is What You Make It. In that book, Philip tells the story of his life as a young man dealing with muscular dystrophy. On page 74, he predicts that someone will someday love him wholeheartedly, and guess what happens next? In 2015, Susan Jogu moved to Adelaide, Australia, from Kenya, for her college studies. 2 years later, after getting her diploma, Susan arrived for a job interview at the company Philip worked for.
Wow.
Because her studies saw her working primarily with disabled people, Susan was totally unbothered by Philip's disability. They talked for a while, exchanged details, and later went on their first date. 6 months later, the pair were engaged, with Philip earning her parents'
Wow.
support almost immediately.
Because who he is. Because he is Philip Iling. He loves her back, and he...
In 2018, they finally tied the knot in Adelaide, and the news went viral, giving hope to many and earning unnecessary hate from others. Despite the hostile reaction from a vocal minority of the social media bubble, Susan and Philip are still together, and their marriage is stronger and happier than ever. To use Susan's own words, "We love each other, and that is what keeps me going every day." And if that isn't...
Hey, it is a disorder that some people have. What they call it a disorder that they want to like they feel like they need to take care of somebody. So a lot of these situations, I feel like it's that, but possibly just be strict pure love. But damn, that takes a man. That,
Love...
I ain't got no
what it
words.
is.
That's what's up.
Number 3. Flavio Briatore and Elisabetta Gregorassi. Now we return to another entry in our series of She's With Him. Obviously, the intent is not to shame anyone, but to simply ask the question that we're all desperately wanting answers to. And in this case, I'm not sure there is much of an answer. Flavio Briatore and Elisabetta Gregorassi. Flavio Briatore is a very successful Italian businessman and former Formula One manager, and his then wife...
You know what I've been noticing too on here, man? When they be having these super young girls, they always gotta be like super wealthy, bro. Like, can you be young? Can you be like a regular dude and be getting all these ladies like that? Like, quote unquote supermodels?
Elisabetta is a star in her own right, having become famous after performing as a dancer on Italian television. While there have been some, shall we say, unflattering stories surrounding Elisabetta, I think it's obvious that this relationship was built on love.
Per me era molto naturale fare quello. E lui all'epoca l'ha vista.
Of course it is, but for some reason Elisabetta was labeled a gold digger almost immediately after marrying this fine specimen of a man. The pair have a child together, meaning this was much more than just a relationship built on money.
Yeah, I believe that too, because you gotta think about it, bro. Like, if you getting successful, like, you're gonna be around more successful people. And therefore, you're going to be like, these people that you usually wouldn't be in a room with, now you're sharing a room with them. And it's the possibility for anything. Now you can get to see who each other really are. And I think that's real.
But eventually, the
She already
marriage
had money.
magically ended in divorce. At least, Briatore is a good father to their child. Sure, he's absent in the life of his other child from a previous marriage, but I'm sure that he's doing a great job now.
Yeah, that's
Number 2. Vicky and Valerie and Elena and Joe.
Oh.
Far be it from me to offer marriage advice.
Oh.
After all, I'm a voiceover artiste and not a therapist, but this is weird, man. The Dargers are a very close-knit family, that is to say, and it's fair to say because 3 of them are biologically related.
No.
Told you it was
the fuck
weird.
out of here.
Didn't I? Alright, so here's the situation in a nutshell.
That's weird.
This is a 4-way polygamous marriage between twin sisters Vicky and Valerie, and their cousin Elena and some random guy named Joe. Also,
What?
Kids. Doesn't that sound like some really weird sitcom?
That's weird, bro. Like, that's weird. Like, you don't get no weirder than that. You don't get no weirder than that. They can't be doing stuff together either, bro. That's clear incest. Oh my god, that's so weird. He got the juice though. How can you even present this? You know what I'm saying? Look, we gotta have a meeting with this guy, bro. Like, he got the juice, bro. If you like this type of stuff, look, man, I gotta try to bring him on the channel, bro. How did you make this happen?
This is real, man. The Dargers are fundamentalist Mormons from Salt Lake City, and absolutely none of them think there is anything strange about their situation whatsoever. In fact, when they were questioned on it, Vicky said, and this is a real quote, "There is a good chance if a husband is compatible with one sister, he'll be well matched with another."
I mean, you'll never hear us say that jealousies don't happen. They do, but we...
Well, I guess that told me. Apparently, each wife has her own bedroom, and Joe just kinda alternates based on who he likes that night. Sounds like a healthy way to keep the marriage going, doesn't it? Brings a new meaning to, did you sleep with my sister last night? Number 1. Nick Foichi and Kane Miyahara.
Oh, that's so funny.
Nick Foichi is an incredible man, and should be an inspiration to absolutely everybody. If you don't know him, Nick is a man who was born with no arms or legs, and he has done some incredible things despite his situation. One of them, getting married. Nick often says he never thought he'd have a wife because of his condition. But when he met Kane, that all changed. They first met when Nick was giving a motivational talk in Texas.
The moment I met Nick, I was looking for other things.
And if you ask Nick, it was love at first sight. Nick gave Kane his email address to stay in touch, but she politely denied it and decided to get his details from the person who invited her to the talk. Despite that little obstacle, the pair soon found one another, and thank goodness they did. A few years later, they married. Today, Nick and Kane have 4 children, boys Kiyoshi James and Dejan Levi, and identical twin daughters in Olivia May and Ellie Laurel. And if Nick didn't think he would ever get married, I think it's safe to bet he never thought he'd have 4 great kids. Seems like everything lined up for them as it should.
I got questions about that last one, G. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm trying to, like, you know, kind of like hold it together real quick, but look, man, I had questions. How is he having these damn kids? Now, for real, is he just scooting around on his nuts? Like, because if he ain't had no legs right there, you're gonna be hitting things on the floor like that. I don't know, it's just, I got questions. Like, how is he making that happen? She just on top of him? Like, Wow. Alright, cool, whatever, yo. I'm just gonna end this video. But look, man, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know what y'all want to see next, and I'll be sure to do that. Like I always say, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. See you in the next video. And I'm out, though. Bye.